As it relates to the consent decree, at what stage are we in the process now? At what stage?
Burning questions tonight from some Louisville residents about the looming consent decree and the path forward for the city and the LMPD. Tonight, the Department of Justice laid out its progress in that consent decree with the city and Louisville and the Metro Police Department. It's been a year since the Attorney General announced the consent decree, and community members had some very specific questions for DOJ officials. The night team's Alex Dieterer and photojournalist Elijah McKenzie were front and center as community members told the DOJ that they are tired of waiting for answers.
Hearing from Louisville residents about what LMPD reform they want to see in the federal consent decree.
I'm hoping we can get some solutions here, you know? If not, what's the point?
The Department of Justice held its 5th community meeting, hoping to get closer to an answer.
But at this stage of the ball game, we're looking for some specifics. What has been agreed to, what has not been agreed to, what's the implementation, all of that, any consideration for who the monitor is going to be.
Raymond Burse is the vice president for the Louisville branch of the NAACP. He's been at every DOJ community meeting.
You know, the NAACP has been sort of a watchdog in terms of things that would happen with LMPD for a number of years, and so when the DOJ issued their report, we've continued to monitor it.
Community members, including Burse, addressed DOJ officials face-to-face. They asked specific questions about heightened accountability within the department and for individual officers, cross-training and DEI professional development, and community advisory boards.
Louisville is so stratified geographically is that we don't have interactions across communities, and so these advisory groups, I think, should be cross-community groups because different people bring different perspectives to the table as they look at things.
Now, the question on everyone's mind right now is what stage is Louisville in with the consent decree? Tonight, the DOJ said that right now they are in active negotiations with the city.
Well, I knew you've been in negotiations for a while.
Yes.
So, yeah.
The federal consent decree was announced last March, over a year ago. While Louisvillians are eager to get to the finish line with the implementation that will require reforms within LMPD, Burse wants to make sure the community is involved every step of the way.
Prior to the consent decree going to being presented to a judge, will the community have an opportunity to comment on it?
Not before it goes to the judge.
So we're out of luck.
In Louisville with photojournalist Elijah McKenzie, Alex Dieterer, the WHAS 11 night team on your side.
So if you have questions or feedback regarding the consent decree, there is a toll-free number. It's on your screen right now. The number 844-920-1460.